It's an amazing time, is it not? All this stuff popping?
I've been studying this now for about 25 years, and I am astonished. I have to be honest and say I'm shocked that the UFO subject has made such an appearance in the last year and a half, 2 years, 2 years really, in what we would call mainstream media news. It's not that the stories themselves that have come out are unique. I mean, the Tic Tac incident is quite interesting. The incidents reported by the Navy from 2014, 2015, that's interesting. But those aren't really unique in the long history of what we know about military encounters with UFOs. What is unique is how the media, the large media, is covering this. This is almost mind-blowing. To those of us who've been looking into this for so long, we have expected the New York Times to dismiss and to debunk, and suddenly they're not doing that. Suddenly the other major media outlets are not doing that. And it really has someone like myself wondering what has changed, what's different. And I don't have a full answer to that, but my hunch, and from talking to a few people here and there, I really believe that someone has, or some group has realized this is a secret that cannot be contained anymore. Someone's authorized a green light, and I want to find out who it is, but people are allowed to say things that would not have been allowed 3-4 years ago.
One thing different about Tic Tac and Gimbal is the videos exist and they were released by the Pentagon. I mean, that's pretty astonishing.
It's extraordinary. This is the first gun camera footage that's been released, and you know, we're getting these statements, particularly from the Navy, that are unprecedented, at least in the last, maybe since the 1940s or 50s, where they're saying, you know, we are tracking these UAP and we are issuing new guidelines and so forth. So there's this acknowledgement that they are studying UFOs. That's incredible.
To the stars, you know, they take a lot of lumps. Lou Elizondo, Tom DeLonge, they have moved the ball down the field. I mean, they were the ones that lobbied the New York Times, that worked them, Chris Mellon, to get that story on. New York Times does the story, and then it's okay for other media to do it.
Yeah, that's right. Lots of criticisms and a few mistakes too when they did their rollout of some of their information. There's no question. However, it's undeniable. We're having conversations here out in the open, in the mainstream, as it were, that would have been impossible had To the Stars not existed. And it's true, the December 2017 New York Times coverage, not one but two articles, Politico, none of that would have happened without To the Stars. And all of the subsequent, through 2018 and 2019, it's very obvious that most of this really was generated by the momentum of To the Stars Academy.